we've got some amazing news. Commanders, Frontier have dropped their announcement video today, and we're watching it together on this live stream. So live reactions, no edits. We've got a Dodec stations with tech brokers launching November 11th, a Caspian Explorer ship / Voyager, and a brand new operations feature. We'll be pausing the video to break down what this actually means for gameplay. And I like these little watch together parties that we do, because we get to share the first thoughts together. So here's how this works. We're going to play the video. We're going to pause when something important drops, and we'll discuss it in real time. Chat, you can call out timestamps if we miss something. This is a team effort, so let's go. But before we start, a quick poll. Have you already watched this video today, or are we discovering this together? Type seen or fresh in chat, depending on your answer. And I want to know if I'm spoiling this for you, or if you're here for the expert breakdown.
This roundup of Elite Dangerous News. Greetings, Commanders. Zach here from Frontier with your latest roundup of Elite Dangerous News. We've got plenty to discuss today, from the recently released Type 11 Prospector to an update on the status of system colonization, including the return of a new but familiar type of station, a brand new ship, and the first information on a significant new feature coming to the game. In case you missed it, great news for all the mining commanders out there. The ultimate modern mining vessel from Lakon has landed. The Type 11 Prospector launched into ARC's early access on the 23rd of September, and since then, commanders have been getting the most out of it in the recent Lakon Spaceway's Mining Trials community goal. The Type 11 Prospector is a beautiful mining machine, but if you didn't know, it also packs some interesting modules to make your life in the asteroid fields of space that little bit easier. First of all, the Prospector houses a size 5 optional internal slot that allows you to house a brand new Mark II mining limpet controller. This nifty controller allows up to 14 limpets active at once, and the ability to launch Collector and Prospector limpets. Perhaps the more striking addition is the new Mining Volley Repeater. This new mining tool is only available on the Prospector due to its Mark II large mining tool hardpoint, and it packs a serious punch. This new tool fires specially designed projectiles to maximise the number of fragments extracted from an asteroid, granting a higher yield when laser mining. Also, whilst laser mining, you'll find the tool has a chance to produce a higher density fragment, like those found via abrasion point mining. What are you waiting for? Take to the stars in the Prospector right now, or head to elitedangerous.com/prospector to learn more about the ship and the brand new Galactic Edition, which includes the first ever animated holo kit. It's been 8 months since we first offered up the keys of...
Right, we'll just have a quick pause here. So, anyone in chat that has a Type 11, what's your experience been with it? Because I believe this is one of the first times that we saw the higher amount of arcs start to come into fruition, which we'll go back to a little bit later on in this video, reference to dodecahedron and the paywall. Yes, that's right. A Frontier Development CIG style paywall has been introduced. So, bit of a mix of both. Stick around, because after we're watching this, we're going to head into game, and we're going to be using the HCS voice packs, profiles, and more. And we'll see what we can do in reference of Anaconda battles and more. But, alright, hitting play now. Volume up. Let's go.
The galaxy to you, the commanders, via the system colonization beta. And what have you done? Everything we were hoping for, and more. You have currently made over 100,000 claims.
That is a lot of claims.
Colonized over 75,000 systems.
Wow.
Built over 270,000 facilities, and delivered over 7 billion units of cargo. Along the way, we've made a significant number of tweaks and changes based off your feedback and the data we continue to monitor here at Frontier. A recent change is the ability to demolish previously completed or in-progress construction efforts. So, if you're a commander focusing on just one system, you now have the opportunity to edit your system if you like. Another neat change from the September update is the ability to see system colonization commodity requirements when selecting a system on the galaxy map. This means you can figure out everything you need for a colonization effort without having to make the trip to the system itself or keep a separate note. At this point, we're really happy with the state of system colonization, and we can confirm our plans for the mechanic to exit beta on the 11th of November with an update that contains a significant amount of bug fixes and quality of life improvements across system colonization, power play, and the BGS. But what does the end of beta mean? For us, exiting beta means we're happy with the feature set and general state of the mechanic. However, this doesn't mean that we're no longer going to be monitoring the data or listening to feedback. With the mechanics and balance now firmly in a state we are happy with, the team can keep track of how commanders around the galaxy are getting on in their efforts to claim the stars. Speaking of claiming the stars, have you felt like a certain station type has been missing from Elite Dangerous all these years? You may remember a bobblehead we released last year as part of the Ruby anniversary celebrations. Did you catch the
Yes.
We're excited to reveal that the Dodec Station type is coming to Elite Dangerous. This new station type, that commanders who played previous Elite titles may recognize, will be unlockable for 50,000 arcs on the 11th of November, alongside the update to...
Pause. Right, so the blueprint is behind a paywall, guys. You're going to have to pay 50,000 arcs just to unlock the ability to build it. So a lot of you guys that used to hate Star Citizen and CIG, screw you guys, because Frontier development is starting to get up there. Anyway, let's go back.
System colonization. Let's dive into the details. The Dodec signifies the current pinnacle of station engineering, a dodecahedron-shaped behemoth from Brewer Corp. Sitting at the Tier 3 level, the Dodec provides your system with a higher population and...
I will be buying it.
As well as increased tech level, wealth, and development level compared to its currently available counterparts. Perhaps the main draw for commanders...
We'll be replacing the Mavo Corp with this.
...taken in this new type of station. This unique service will be present in stations for the first time with the Dodec, meaning your system can become a great hub for reinforcing ships with some of the best technology on the market.
Wait, hold on, pause a second. Did they just say tech brokers in player-built stations? Chav, this is actually kind of huge, because that means you can unlock all your Guardian modules without flying to the bubble. And let me break this down. I believe this is the first time tech brokers have been outside fixed stations. And that's going to be interesting to get all them unlocks, because this is going to be like finally a home base of operations.
When you purchase a Dodec from the game store, you'll secure an instant build credit, which can be redeemed at any time to instantly fulfill the commodity requirements of a Dodec station in your system,
I like that, instant build.
Provided you satisfy the usual system colonization conditions to place such a starport. Alongside this one instant build credit, you'll also unlock the option to construct a Dodec just like any other facility within system colonization via the usual resources. We can't wait to see this iconic staple of the Elite Galaxy stake its rightful place in the growing bubble in November. Next up, shall we talk about a new ship?
Here we go, ladies and gents.
That is right. We're excited to announce that the next ship coming to Elite Dangerous is Zorgon Peterson's Caspian Explorer. Expanding on the legacy of the Mandalay, the Caspian is a large ship built for daring adventurers. Its signature rounded hull frames a panoramic cockpit that will offer its crew a breathtaking view of the stars as they chart the unknown. Assembled in the same shipyards that produced the legendary Panther Clipper Mark II, the Caspian Explorer's internal structure is compatible with some new Mark II modules, including a breakthrough frameshift drive that takes neutron supercharged jumps to a new level. Thanks to a sleek landing profile, the Caspian can also touch down more easily on rugged planetary terrain, defeating icy ridges,
the honeycomb structure underneath is quite nice as well. It's like got some kind of blast shield on it. Look at it.
An interesting plating pattern on the hull, but we'll save that for another time. We'll reveal more soon.
An interesting plating pattern, so that's got to be something feature.
The Caspian Explorer is due to enter Elite Dangerous via ARC's early access in December. At the start of this year, we laid out the roadmap for 2025, including four new ships.
Wait, so we're just going to pause there a second. So he just mentioned that the honeycomb structure on the bottom's got something to do with something going on here. Now, real talk, going back to the Dodec section, that was quite interesting because I'm kind of like wanting to replace my main station of Mavo Corp with that. I've got a tier 3 Oculus in there, I think, or one of the tier 3s in there. So I believe we'll have to destroy that and rebuild it unless we'll come back to that when that's released, because when we get the instant credit that I can just place down and replace it with. So that's going to be quite nice to be able to do so. Now, rather than show the Corsair, let's just go back to this a second. This is a bloody good looking ship, and I see it. I see what we're on about here. This like honeycomb which is similar to what they use on like the SpaceX rockets and everything like that. And I'm interested in seeing what that's to do with, whether that's to do with like something to do with frame shift or more, because we've got the December release. We've got the Mark II FSD integration. This is the first purpose-built Explorer with a new drive system. It sits kind of in between the Crate Phantom and an Anaconda, but a bigger Mandalay for the exploration meta. And I'm interested to see what this Mark II FSD means. Like, will the Guardian FSD still be mandatory? Like, thermal efficiency is going to be quite good. Probably about 2 to 3 hard points on there for, you know, just basic defense. And I'm interested to see what this is about.
We'll reveal more soon,
we'll have to wait until
that
December.
the Caspian Explorer is due to enter Elite Dangerous via ARC's Early Access in December. At the start of this year, we laid out the roadmap for 2025, including 4 new ships and 2 feature updates. We're going to take a little bit more time than initially announced to bring you the winter feature so that we can focus on improvements across power play, system colonization and the BGS in November, as well as making sure we get the feature itself right. With that in mind, we're now aiming for an early 2026 release. But that doesn't mean we can't talk about it. We're thrilled to announce that the next major feature coming to Elite Dangerous is titled Operations. Operations are a new set of multi-phase scenarios for Odyssey players to engage in. These exciting new scenarios can take place both on foot and in space, and are designed to offer you and up to 3 other commanders challenging obstacles to overcome. Operations will give you a chance.
I was hoping they're going to do something like this, because from Star Citizen perspective, that's one thing that's cool, is the wing of the multi-crew opportunities for missions and more. So the fact they're doing something is brilliant. Do you know what I mean?
Some parts of Elite Dangerous never seen before. For example, one of the launch operations will see you explore the internals of a megaship for the very first time in a hostile environment. In one scenario, for example, you may start with high-octane ship versus ship combat, and after depleting enemy forces, you and the rest of your team board a megaship to continue the assault on foot, exploring newly created...
So are we going to get EVA?
The initial release will launch with multiple operations, with more being added...
True Rebel Tiger, true. 070, by the way.
In the long term, you can expect some operations to revolve around combat, some around mining, and more elements of Elite Dangerous as the feature expands. Operations will be repeatable, and completing them will give you access to rewards that are hard to obtain elsewhere in the galaxy. Whilst operations will now be coming in early 2026, as a first stage of this update, we'll be performing a balancing pass of on-foot combat in early December alongside the release of the Caspian Explorer that will include some AI improvements, which we'll have more to share on nearer the time. We hope you're just as excited as we are for this next step in Elite Dangerous, and we can't wait to share more. And that's a wrap for this show. Keep your eyes peeled on our social channels to learn more about system colonization, the Dodec, the Caspian Explorer, and, of course, operations.
Interesting chat.